Ladies, we are here tonight. We are here tonight on the show. And tonight, I want to talk about this. So we're hearing all these trade talks. The trading deadline's tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And we're hearing all these different trades, about, all these players. But the one we keep hearing is Anthony Davis to the Lakers. And the Pelicans are asking for everything. They're up to what, like 7 draft picks? They're asking for Lonzo, Kuzma, Ingram, Rondo, Michael Beasley, Zubac. And they're only going to give us back Anthony Davis and Solomon Hill. And I sit here and I really ask myself, is Anthony Davis really the right fit for LeBron James? Because we've seen this in the past before, where LeBron James gets a big man like a Chris Bosh, like a Kevin Love, and they end up just becoming spot-up three-point shooters. They're no longer what they used to be. Kevin Love, Chris Bosh was a superstar, at least an all-star. Well, he was the best player on the team in Toronto. He went to fucking Miami, and he became the third wheel. All he would do is stand on the three-point line and shoot three-pointers. Like, come on, he was a much better player than that. And then same thing with Kevin Love. Kevin Love was a double-double machine, would average about 25 points, about 15 rebounds. What the hell was he doing in Cleveland these last 2 years, standing at the three-point line, waiting to get a pass from LeBron James and catch and shoot? So I'm looking here at Anthony Davis, and I'm like, same situation. He's another big man, 7 feet tall, but what tells me he's not going to be the same damn thing? Now, I think out of all the three, Anthony Davis is the best out of all them, out of Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, and Anthony Davis. I think he's the best one. But what the hell really makes you think that it's going to be any different? For some reason, this seems to happen to players when they go LeBron James. These big 7-foot power forwards, and they're just becoming another fucking three-point spot-up shooter, like a fucking Kyle Korver. This is why I say, people ask me all the time, what do you think the Lakers are going to do in the trading deadline? I'm like, you know what? If they can't get a superstar, should at least go out and get three-point shooting, because they don't really have a lot, other than maybe Josh Hart, maybe Kyle Kuzma. They don't really have a lot of three-point shooting, and that seems to be how LeBron James has been very, very successful in his career when in Miami. Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Shane Battier. When Cleveland, Kyle Korver, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, that seems to tell in history past that's how LeBron James is more successful, when he has three-point shooters. Right now, the only legit three-point shooter I see in the team is Josh Hart. Everybody else is not really a shooter. So I'm like, and you're going to give up all this shit for Anthony Davis, who in the past, guys who powers forwards that are legit, like Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, have gone from superstars to just a fucking other spot-up three-point shooter. Do you think it's worth it? And also, let's look at Anthony Davis. Can't stay healthy. Once again, hurt again. He's out with a finger injury for I don't know how long he's been out. He's always hurt. This is not the first time he's hurt. I'm sorry, but I was not impressed with DeMarcus Cousins. I know they didn't really get a lot of time together. They only got, like the last 2 months the first time around, and then the second time he got hurt, I believe 3 months into the season. So they really never got a full season together. But I didn't like what I see. I really didn't. I'm trying to be fair, because I know they didn't really get a lot of time together. The first time around he got traded the last 2 months of the season, and they couldn't really figure things out. And then last year he got hurt about 3 months into the season. So again, I'm trying to be fair there, but the injury thing is a real situation with Anthony Davis. This kid always seems to be hurt. He hasn't had the big injury yet, but he always seems to have small injuries that keep him out for about 10, 15 games a season. And that's another thing. You're going to give up all this talent, Lonzo, Kuzma, Ingram, Zubac, especially Kuzma and Zubac, for a guy who's very good, but LeBron has history of making these superstar power forwards just simply another big spot-up shooter at the three-point line. And also, Anthony Davis, just like Kevin Love, has history of getting hurt. Can you imagine if this year or even next year we give up all this shitload of players just for Anthony Davis to fucking hurt himself again and he's out for fucking 15 games. Then what the fuck are we supposed to do? Then we're pretty much this current team, but without Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo, Ingram, and Zubac. Or Rajon Rondo, Michael Beasley. Are people not thinking about that? Anthony Davis is always getting hurt. He's always hurt. He's a fantastic player, but he's always hurt. And that's what the Lakers are going to become if he plays this year, next year, whenever the hell it is, and he gets hurt. The Lakers are going to be even worse than they are at this moment. So to sit here and try to just fucking throw shit at fucking the Pelicans until you accept the deal, to me, it is a little bit like, I'm sorry, but I see flags here. I see some flags here that say, damn, maybe I don't want to make this trade because one, LeBron James has a history of lowering the stats of big man, you know, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, and then this Anthony Davis kid got injuries all over the place, history of injuries. So I'm like, those are two flags right there that tell me, you know what? I might not want to make this trade. At least you want to. I look at these. There's two guys in there that I really like. Kyle Kuzma and Zubac. Both of those guys have been very helpful to the Lakers this season. They really have. Ingram, I don't think he's a good combination. To me, Ingram should still leave. I really think so. They should try to put him in a trade to get another shooter because he is the opposite of what LeBron James wants. He is a ball stopper. He freezes everything, holds onto the basketball for about 10, 15 seconds, and then shoots an awkward shot and sometimes misses it. That's the guy that should go. Brandon Ingram. Whether it's for Anthony Davis or somebody else, I think he needs to go, and instead you got to go get another three-point shooter. You know, Lonzo, he can't shoot for shit. If there's a trade there, maybe the Suns, I've heard, might be interested. Go for it. And like I said, try to get shooting. But this Anthony shit is not the end of the world if it doesn't get done. It's really not. There's still some. I think this team can still do something if you find the right trading partner for maybe both Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, maybe throw in a few draft picks and at least get some fucking shooting to come along with LeBron James, Kyle Kuzma, and Zubac. If those three guys surrounded by three-point shooters, I think you got something going here. At least better than you have right now. You don't have to go for the big fish. You don't have to. Just go get some shooting, Magic Johnson. Go get some shooters. Other than Josh Hart, Kyle Kuzma, if he's even a three-point shooter, we don't really have a three-point shooting. And in the past, that's how LeBron James been successful with three-point shooters. We have shit. Anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Live stream coming up tonight. Spurs Warriors at 9 o'clock in a few hours. But yeah, the live stream will be coming out tonight, later on tonight on the channel. All right, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, I'm out like a light, out like a light, out like a light. See y'all. See y'all. See y'all. See y'all. See y'all.